playing for Ministers of Soul?
I did. Some other people have also, but you know, it's in the atmosphere, and I just figure, hey, if at this point, this is who we are. The genesis of it is from the Soul Men movie. Yeah, everybody on this worked on the soundtrack with Sam and Bernie. So we wanted to pay tribute again to Bernie and to Isaac Hayes, who wrote Do Your Thing. And a lot of the work I'm doing now is basically carrying forward those who are no longer with us. I have to, when we were playing Good Times earlier in the rehearsal and My Forbidden Lover, I said, I got these two guys over my shoulder telling me it has to be right. Because I haven't played those songs since 1981.
Do you get a little emotional?
I did just earlier, but usually no.
What made you handpick the people that are in Ministers of Soul, and just tell me something about each one of these musicians?
Well, the Ministers is like a baseball team. The whole concept is to rotate it. Steve Ferroni on drums was my first choice to deal with to do the film project, but he didn't do the first part because he had a family emergency.
I don't know. I like music that feels good. It's not really. It doesn't necessarily have to be technically good. It just. Although I guess there's some technique involved in it, but you know, I mean, a lot of music, the way that it's recorded today, they tune everything perfectly, and a lot of voices, they have a little scoop to get to the note. You know, these tuners, they don't recognize that. They just recognize bang, bang in the note, like right, you know, right in tune. It sort of takes the soul out of it when you remove it. So I like stuff that's real natural. There's a natural feel. It's organic, I guess.
Freddie is my anchor. I just love working with him.
So I was working on a record with Patrice Rushen, and I was just trying to come up with something a little different. I didn't want to be, you know, Fred or... So the producer, we were just kicking around names, and he said, Fast Freddy. I said, no. He said, Funky Fred. I said, no. And he said, Ready Freddy. I'm like, okay, Ready Freddy. And it had a nice ring, so it just stuck. Yeah.
And Miss Patrice Rushen has also been quoted as saying, you are definitely ready at all times to do any and everything when it comes to this music.
Yes, I like to be.
Okay, all right.
Freddie and some other people told me about Hints, and I was like, let's get him. He came in the rehearsal, and I was like, I love this guy's playing, and we just gel. I love a 20-finger instrument.
I guess my name is sort of strange. My father was a World War II vet, and his best friend was named Hans, which is a German name, and I get the American version of it, which is Hintz, spelled H-E-N-S-E.
Fred Clark I've worked with for forever, and you know, he's just part of my family. So
I've earned all my stripes musically. You know, I'm able to emote from anything from you humming a line to me like breaking out like an etude on a musical chart. I can transcribe orchestras. I can conduct. I'm capable of what I do. It's not just like now whether you like what I do or don't like, that's a whole other thing. But my technical facility is boundless. It's like, you know, I can teach like on a doctorate level. So it's like I'm skilled at what I do.
Will Wheaton again. I mean.
That is the true Taskmaster, Quincy. That was actually fun. I sang on the Juke Joint album, and that day for me was pretty amazing because that was the first time I'd really sung with a lot of celebrities. So Patty Austin, Mervyn Warren, Zaire here, you know, and then everybody, you know, coming through the loop. You name it. It was pretty amazing. But Quincy is the taskmaster of them all. You think you've done something, and he goes, that's great, now let's do it for real. But I'm tired.
I didn't have anybody else in mind. I was like, you're doing this, don't make me drag you kicking and screaming.
It's gonna be a fun show. We're gonna have a lot of fun and hopefully get people really involved in the Ministers of Soul and just understanding that, you know, soul is here and it's back and it's a good thing to be a part of right now.
Oh, yeah.